Hey, what is going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in, either right now or in the future. Was watching some live streams, watched The Boys season finale. Man, that thing was sick. And now I'm like, man, I can't sleep. So let's go ahead and keep working on this comic strip here. I think I'm going to wrap this page up and then take it from there. Art update. Finally got some Stadler Blue lead. So we'll be doing for blue pencils from now on. Uh, Thanks for watching Comics with Drew. When I watch him work in that blue, man, it looks so rad. So I'm like, I'm going to get me some of that. Let's get on that blue train. I'm going to start some music. This music is by White Bat Audio. They're on YouTube. Their music is 100% copyright safe, and you can use it in all types of visual projects. And he does cyberpunk, industrial, um, vaporwave, synthwave. I came across his stuff. I was listening to it at work, and this is a mix. It's called Cyberpunk Industrial Fight Music Mix, and it's for an hour. And it's pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll get this started. I got it shared on another screen, and the music, the art he picks for his stuff is really cool. Let's get that going. There we go. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. I changed my setup to a single screen just so it give me some more room to work here. So single screen setup now. I didn't make coffee, but I made hot chocolate. So there we go. And so here, this panel here, we're having some iBorgs, and they're stealing parts to a super laser. And that later is the laser is the experimental laser meant to shoot meteors out of the sky. Or should say asteroids, meteors, whichever one's bigger, like totally like vaporize them into space. So, and so these iBorgs are stealing it. So that's where we're going. I'm not done with this stuff yet, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna work on this guy for a little bit, and then we'll see where that puts us on this. I'm using the Superior needle drawing pens. I got these off of Amazon for pretty cheap, and they work great. Only problem is that all the numbers are rubbing off, so I'm gonna have to mark these myself. Let's go ahead and let's do some shine on this guy. I think this is my 3 because I used it so much. So I think I'm using the 0.3 for the outline stuff and the 0.1 to 0.5 for some of the detail stuff. And so their top half is like an old school CRT TV, old tube TV. Let's see what this is 0.05. Let's go with some 0.05. Hopefully I don't screw this up, but it is what it is. This is like a test page, and if I like it, I'll keep it. And if I don't, I just kind of wanted to draw this scene and then see how it came out. There's my 0.1. There we go. I think what I'm gonna do with my next page is I think I'm gonna do type pencils and render everything first in pencil, and then I'll know where my inks go. We'll try that. And maybe I'll share this too in the CG stuff here too. Do, do, do. I like sharing stuff in the Comics Gate. I like sharing my stuff in the Comics Gate things. Hey, Hell Dragon Pisces. Hey, buddy. What's going on, man? Dragon Pisces Hail. If you haven't checked him out, definitely subscribe to him. He's on his art journey, writing some comic stuff too. Let's see. Let's see if we could drop a link in there. There we go. Let's drop a link in that. You're confused trying to spell your name. Pi, is that right? Pisces. CES. Yes, there we go. Bam. Let's throw that up in the chat. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. Hope you're doing okay. Working on this mass stretcher page here. I think we need some kind of stuff in the background here. Maybe I'll do some smoke. Maybe some smoke here, maybe some smoke here. I have them coming out the front door. I was thinking about changing that, but I might just leave it as is for now. Thanks, by the way. So I got a question. No, it's a basic question, but can you cut to a new scene in the right page of a comic? I don't know if I'm following that. You might need to explain that a little bit better. Sorry, they got ads playing with the music, so I gotta mute those. Now you can upload custom music now, so I'm stoked for that. Can you cut to a new scene in the right page of a comic? So, like, are you talking about like if you're reading the comic like this, and on the right page it would be like a new scene? Or are you thinking maybe you have to cut to new scenes on the change on like the page turn maybe? I don't know. I got this guy in the back, but I'm not liking it too much. So this guy's here. His iBot's over here. And they're pulling this So you can't even see that. Like there's 2 pages of a comic when you open it up. One on the left hand and one on the right. I'm wondering if you can do an establishing shot or cut to a new page scene on the right page. I don't know if there's a law against that or if it's like a reason you don't, unless it's like too jarring. But you can always put in the square, and I don't know the term for it either, but in the little boxes, that would be like, oh, Big Apple, 3 a.m. You can always put meanwhile or 2 days later. There shouldn't be an issue. Meanwhile, 20 feet underground. I'm gonna have to move this camera. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Might be too bright. I might be washing it out. Let's drop some of that down a little bit. There we go. Now you can kind of see. I'm working on this guy right here. And I think I might change my setup. I want to get a board that pivots so I'm not drawing like hunched over. And I might do an over the shoulder camera or something. So we got this iBot here. And he's taking this thing. But I don't know if I like it the way it is. Okay, thanks. I'm new to this. I love superheroes, but I don't know the hidden rules to making comics. Yeah. Yeah, just see what other ones there are. Like this is a good one here. How to draw comics the Marvel way. Let's consult the Bible. Let's see if they talk about that. And that's the thing. A lot of the Marvel comics now, like they might be coming back to it. Not that I care, but there was a certain way that they talk about how they draw the comics, and that's what made it the Marvel way. Is how much action and angles and stuff. So here they talk like if he's throwing a punch, best is before he punches is here. After he's punching, let's see right here, he's punching the guy and the guy's flying back. This is the best one. Then you have a bunch of gesture stuff in here. Let's see. And then some body stuff. The one I have though, and here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if they took stuff out because I bought this at a half price books, and my original was probably twice as thick as this. So that's why I'm wondering if they took some stuff out. I gotta find it because it's like falling apart. So I like use masking tape to hold it together because I took it with me to school like every day. So here they're talking, let's see, eyes. Here they're talking about the panels. So here's JJ. He's like, yeah, yelling at Peter like this. And this is the way the Marvel comic would do it. Like this, right? So this is today's comics. This is bullshit boring. Same thing. Like this is a good one here. This is Doom. This would be today. That's how Marvel used to be. And then this one's a good one too. Just Doctor Strange walking in the door. This is today, how they make shit flat and boring. And this would be the Marvel way. So let's see. And then here they have a comparison between a regular one here, and then this is the Marvel way here, which is like really awesome. So let's see. Elements of each range, they're not evenly centered. It's almost like you're doing. Here's another one that's like boring, and that's the Marvel way. So they had a Marvel way. So let's see. They might not talk about it in here yet. There might be something that's the cover. I miss covers like this. Covers like this were awesome. Look at this. I think this is John Buscema. Buscema, I think. Yeah. Dude, look at this cover. The man called Nova's face to face with Spider-Man. You killed my uncle, Webslinger. Now I won't make you pay. Want to bet? Like, oh, dude. Like, I gotta buy that. Nova fights Spider-Man, and then they would write something really neat. Here's some showing different ink stuff. So yeah, I might not talk about it. I think if you set it up right, it's fine. But don't quote me on that, because I'm still new to making comics too. I actually haven't like sat down and did one. You know, let's see what I got here. I do have Battle Made a Knuckle Bomb. Let's see if they change scenes on the right hand side page. This is by Kyung Lee. You can get this on his Etsy store, Murakumo Comics. This is a really neat one. So let's see. And this is actually like on newsprint, which is really neat. I mean, the art in here is phenomenal. I'm not sure. I know he was talking about changing the format. I'm not sure. Let's see. So it might not be like a change of scene, but here she blacks out and then it goes to a flashback on the right hand side. This news reporter girl's pretty cute. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so maybe here's a scene change, but it has something to do with it. So this is a neat one you could get. I think he done issue 2 already, and I don't know what he's doing on the new ones. I know he just did issue 2, I think, not too long ago, and I don't know if he's funding issue 3 yet or if he's going to change the format. But I think he's actually in Japan or something. Where's my mouse at? There we go. Hey, Ming, what is up, Odin? Brother Odin, how you doing, man? I'm just chilling out, doing some drawing, working on some stuff. Was watching The Boys, and yeah, I was like, oh, dude, I can't go back to sleep. So I'm working in blue now. So we're trying some blue line stuff here. In here they crashed through the front door of the lab, of the unnamed lab, and smoke's bellowing out here from the inside, and they're stealing an experimental laser. A laser that's designed to vaporize asteroids in space. Doing some drawing. Same here, naturally, yeah. Let me know if you guys can hear the music or if I have to put it up. This is from White Bat Audio. He does synthwave and industrial and stuff, and it's all free to use, which is neat. Let's see, this one's called Fight Mix. It might be a little bit too much. So it's I'm like, oh, let's punch people. And I want something that's long. Aggressive. Horror. Cinematic horror synth retrowave mix. Okay, I'm about to. I stopped it for a second. I'm about to start it up. Has anyone seen the Boys TV show? I've seen scenes here and there. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier, dude. I just saw the season 3 finale. It's good, man. It's good. They make fun of woke stuff. Like it's not, you know what I mean? It's like very like and the way the boys are, like it's very violent. The cool thing is a lot of the practical effects that they use. Like a lot of the effects they use are practical. So like jumping gallons of bloods on people and stuff. If I could suggest a book, it would be How to Draw Comics to Marvel. Yeah, we spoke about that. I think he's gonna order a hard copy. Like I said, Amazon had it on sale for $10, man. So definitely pick that up before the sale ends. It's worth every penny. I don't know if you guys can hear that music now, or if I gotta put that up. Or is it not added? Let's see. Maybe I don't have it added. There we go. And we're just gonna do that. So let me know how that's coming in, guys. This is cinematic horror synth. I watched the first season, but there was no redeeming character except the dude trying to entrap the heroes. Yeah, it's yeah, it's very interesting how they do the characters. There's a lot more in like season 2 and they go in depth on those as well. It gets pretty good in season 2. Season 1's just a primer. Season 2 it gets deep, and then season 3 it starts to go deeper. Yeah, it's like I got the link in there. This is White Bat Audio, and his stuff is free. It's free use. And they also added now to StreamYard custom music tracks that you can load. So you really can make your own playlist and just play it whenever you like. So I might like download an album or two from this guy. It's free on YouTube, but you can go to his links and then buy the album, and then just give him credit. Yeah, I think we're gonna make this thing like some kind of weird, like I just don't want it to be boring, a boring shape.
Go to motionray.com to add this to your video, and
the other thing I don't like is
fire.
The commercials. But it makes sense. The guy's trying to make some money off of his music. Go for it. I want it digital, but have decided to use my money to get it. The Back to Gosh, Hawk, and Falconet comic, or the physical version of something I already own. Well, honestly, if you're working on the comics, Dragon, get How to Draw Comics the Marvel way. Especially at the price of $10, I'd say get it. That was really slow. Let's try and pick. I got it muted right now. I'm gonna try and pick something else. It's all like ambient stuff, and I want. Here we go. LA sunset. Let's do this. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, like I said, for $10, dude. I mean, come on, bro. can't beat it. And whatever shipping is. I mean, I got Prime, so I got free shipping, so. Tell you what, I'm liking how smooth these pencils feel. This lead. Here, I think I had like the doors. I just don't know if this proportion is right, but screw it, man. We're going with it. Yeah, like I said, definitely it's like the, I mean, I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's like the, you know, it's like the comic book, like, it's like the book. Let's do some mangled door. Little bit of glass on that. I mean, it probably would just all break off, but. You guys seeing that stuff okay? Yeah, it's coming out pretty good. So this one's called LA Sunset. It's like an hour playlist. And this is the one that how I first found this White Bat audio. And I was like, dude, this is great. Alright. Definite 8 to comic mating. Some of it seems dated in look, but actually I like that, yeah. But all the art by John Buscema. Yeah, John Buscema's art is freaking killer, dude. It's a nice place to start. He shows you how to do everything. Want to get a job? I should focus on college. It was painful because I know I could be something to help me. It depends, man. It depends. You know? I mean, I don't know your situation and stuff, but you're gonna be like, Mom, I'm gonna get a job. Because here's the thing too, it's like, well, I mean, why don't you start college too as well, you know? I mean, at the same time, you might want to go part-time and then work part-time, or, you know, because you're gonna need money for books too, man. Books are not cheap. Just don't go to some dumb like business college or something like I did for graphic design. Like I went for graphic art, and it just was going to be like graphic art, and then like they were going to find you a job. So there was no You know, there's no like traditional art classes or anything like that. So yeah, don't go any place like that, in my opinion, because I felt like it's just a waste of time, man. Like, it didn't offer anything fun. You know, because you're gonna need more. You know, you're gonna need college credits, so you're gonna have to take other stuff besides just like your graphic art. So you might have to take like a painting or a color theory or and stuff like that too. Another guy over here. Let's see if you guys can see that. Hopefully that'll help you guys see that better. Oh, it says, do like I did, go to college and work and play Mr. Mom in the evening. But she's probably right. I had to do it that way, yeah. Play Mr. Mom? Yeah. Mr. Mom is a term when a dad has to feed babies, make dinner, and clean and generally take care of kids. Michael Keaton made a funny movie called Mr. Mom, yeah. Should put that on the queue to be watched if it's free on Amazon. I'm liking this blue line stuff. I know, but this is the only college that offered art in my area that I can go to, and the arts they had were graphic arts. Of course, yeah. You know, I mean, there was no junior colleges or anything. I mean, I don't know where you're at, so. I mean, art's art, man. I mean, if you know traditional art, you could jump into graphic art. You know, because it's kind of the layouts, balance, all that stuff that you learn by doing art comes into play as well. So I picked up graphic art really quick because I always drew and I always worked on art. Let's see, they have a drawing class in one of the classes of the course, which is why I applied. That sounds good. Maybe they have an art club or something there too. Might be worth taking a look into and joining. Well, maybe that door can be in front of everything, no? I just can't. Forget it, man. It is a junior college. They didn't, but maybe I should start one. Yeah, maybe you can see if we do an art club or something like that. Yeah, start an art club. That's what's funny. Everybody's like, Stranger Things, dude, Stranger Things. I'm like, dude, I listen to synthwave. Like, I came across like Laserhawk. Who else was a badass one? Laserhawk. Danger was kind of like new synth wave type stuff. Man, 10 years ago, I was watching that stuff. Yeah, screw it, man. We'll have this. We'll have the door. This door could be in front of everything. Let's see how I want this guy's legs to go. Maybe like this. And I don't know if this perspective is right. But like I said, this is like a test page. I think I'm gonna ditch these stairs too. I think I'm just gonna have it come out like this. I'm just gonna have the door come down. And let's warp the door frame too, because it's not gonna be like all like, hey man. If they blew this door open, yeah. Yeah, maybe you come across some kids in your class or whatever, and you know, hey, we should start an art club. Do you guys want to start an art club? Include comics or whatever. Now, writing to me comes easy, but drawing it is stressful. But I just gotta keep at it. Yeah, it's all baby steps, dude. That's the thing. That's why I always get into my argument. It's like you can't. A writer, an artist can learn how to draw in half the time that, you know, or says that artist can learn how to write probably like less time than a writer will learn how to draw, because it's a craft. I have to move my little spongy things. I put these on my pens. I like them. I think Stranger Things synth is a homage. It's an homage. Things like John Carpenter's theme songs. He was great at simple moves. And yeah, he'd like watch it. And that's what I thought was cool. Like he's like watching the film and he's like doing it as he's watching it. So he's like doing it to the movie, you know, and stuff. Love Carpenter stuff. He's doing like DJ shit now. Ain't he like playing concerts and shit? He's just, this old man like doing like EDM concerts of his synth music. I'm like, dude, hell yeah, man. This rain does a little bit of smoke here. Maybe we'll put this guy here. Maybe we don't have him. Maybe that's not the floor. We don't have him to stop there. I like these guys like noodle arms. They're kind of like the noodle limbs and stuff. They're kind of fun to draw. That would be hilarious. Yeah, it's like he's playing concerts. Like it's like he's like playing concerts with like a band, and it's like at the EDM shows and shit. Like it's what he's doing now. Shampoo freighted with a cannoli tonight. Nice. I was gonna say something, I forgot what it was. So we can let's talk. Okay, we're all friends here, right? So talking about this made me think of a character, and I was drawing, and I was we're in a long car ride, driving like an hour and a half, and I'm thinking about comic stuff. And so I'm like, okay, I was thinking about like, so what they call the style of like Cuphead, or even like sometimes like Popeye in that 30s animation style is called rubber hose, because the limbs are like rubber hose. So I'm like, and this is like right before they were talking about doing that new Plastic Man. So I'm thinking like, okay, like I would love to do like a character that moves like that in a real world setting. So kind of like a plastic Man, but he's not gonna shapeshift. He's just gonna do more like exaggerated movements and maybe make a big fist or noodle arms or whatever, right? And so I'm like, oh, we can call it like, and I'm like, okay, like rubber band, like rubber band. And I'm like thinking, so I'm like, dude, like, what if I call him Rubber Billy, right? And he's like a hillbilly kid, and he'll be like hillbilly with freckles and like probably like a baseball cap and like overalls with no shoes and like no shirt, like almost like Mickey Mouse type overalls. And he just would be like, you know what I mean? And he can like stretch and do like Popeye stuff. And then I was like, oh man, okay, but I gotta give him a friend. So I'm like thinking, okay, and a lot of time, I'm here down in the South now. So you see a lot of friends. I have a lot of customers that come to my store, and they're friends of all types of races. So I'm like, okay, if I got Rubber Billy, what would be the same? Like, what would be something cool? He had a friend and like a sidekick. Like Kamala Khan, kind of a cool. The guy would be a living cartoon, so he would move like he would be pretty much like Cuphead, like he'd be like rubber, But he would look like, even though everybody, imagine like if you had like an animated character, but he was real in the real world. But he like, imagine like cartoon Mickey Mouse, but in the real world, and he looked and moved like cartoon Mickey Mouse, like Steamboat Willie. Like that was the idea. I said, I should give him a friend, man. So what's cool? Like what's a cool thing? So I remember my buddy, the buddy I grew up with. We always would bust each other's chops, and so we would make fun of him. And he was a black guy, and one of my best friends growing up, we read comics and like Betty Boop and Felix. Yes, that Fleischer style of cartoon, exactly. Not necessarily like kind of like the Mask, yeah, but it would be more like Betty Boop and Felix. So that's the kind of the style that they reference is rubber hose, is what the style ended up being called. And so we tease my buddy, sometimes, and so we want to rip on him, and sometimes he wouldn't get his hair cut. We said he had a microphone head. So we were like shooting the shit one day, getting on, and we were like ripping on each other. And my buddy grabs him by the head, just gently grabs around his head and knocks on the top of his head. It says mic check, and we all start dying laughing. And we did shit like this to each other all the time, right? So I'm like, dude, he should have a buddy. He should have a black friend, a black best friend, and he would be called Mic Check, and he can speak words into existence, but they would be big like freaking like Batman bubbles that he could use. And this was what I was thinking about, like driving home from a shopping trip an hour and a half away. And I was like, man, I don't know, would that be racist? Like, so yeah, let me get another piece of paper and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Since we're talking about rubber hose. If I can find a scrap one here. This marker pad paper has been pretty fun to draw on. Mike Check and Billy the Noodle Arm. Yeah, he'd be Rubber Billy. and I'd give him like whatever the little wheat that you know the little wheat that comes out, and yeah, and he'd have a microphone, and he'd have like an OG boom box. But yeah, I mean, I thought that was fun. But people would be like, "Man," I was like, "Whatever, man. I do what I want. I don't answer you jokes." Token black friend. That's what the douchebag would say, but I like it. Yeah, I'd have him speak in rhymes. But that'd be a lot of work. But he would like be like sound. Like he would like be able to like do sound waves and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that'd be dope, man. Yeah, this little afro. So yeah, rubber hose. I broke my pen, so I gotta sharpen this. But yeah, like Betty Boop. But rubber hose comes from the way the art is. You could do rubber hose. You can just search it on Google. But I feel like drawing some. But he would have the little wheat or whatever thing that they chew on. All right. So let's see. And he'd have like a baseball cap. I might maybe do it backwards or forwards, the rubber Billy. But I think he'll be wearing like a trucker hat or something. And then you'd have like those. Dude, I got the damn cough I can't get rid of. What the fuck? Started looking like butt, but you wear like a trucker hat. This probably should be more like this. And then what I would do, I'd draw it like Popeye, so his mouth would be over here, but his little like whatever it is, so like whatever wheat, whatever this is, would be hanging out, would be on this side, and then the body would be very like. You know, Nabi, we won't do that. We go like this, yeah, and little Nabi elbows and knees, and then like these Popeye forearms. And I give him like these big old hands. But the style comes from how the limbs are drawn. Might be a little bit too big. I think the forearms maybe some more like, maybe make them wider, but not like Popeye forearms. And then you'd have like, we're gonna do some big ass buttons like this. This is actually really fun to draw. Doing this, I'm having a great time. And let's see, this one will be like this. So we take this one here like this. And then he'd have like I thought about maybe even doing cuffed, or maybe I might do them ripped. He'd have like ripped overalls. And then again, we do the knobby knee, just like the elbow. One time I was playing games, it said I was creating Filipino foods, but it said I like Phil Pen O, and someone tried to correct me, and I said, "Who's Phil and why is he a peen?" Oh, nice. I can dig it. I bet it's fun to draw. There's a character named Phil the Pino. It's hilarious. I love puns. I love puns. Yeah, well, I don't know if you guys can see him that well. Let's move this out of the way. And his tour, he'd have tour overalls, which were pants that were converted into shorts. Because, you know, that's what you do. And his trucker hat. I probably should that head should have been moved over, but oh well. And then he got the little slice eyes. Like that. I'm gonna ink this guy. Give me, where's the Furunosuke? Is this the soft one or is this the hard one? This is the soft tip. Alright, let's do soft tip. This would come like this. There we give him the little 3 dots because he probably have his head shaved. A little buzz cut. One eye. These little Pac-Man eyes I kind of like. Or maybe I'll fill them in. Yeah, I think I'll do this like this. Yeah, there we go. Kind of looks like Hillbilly Calvin. Big old feet. So what they say about men with big feet. Like, damn, boy, you got some big ass feet. Yep. A little bit of that. No shirt. My God, I love this guy. Oh, Odin is fading. Good night, brother. Thanks for stopping on by, man. Appreciate it. Probably already left. Yeah, this hillbilly you're drawing is whack. You know, I might put it on just coming out of this. Like this, like oh, we don't know what that is. So, I'll put that over here. A little bit too much. And he'd have it come out like zip, zip. Maybe lines would be better. Like that. Oh, I was gonna have the bill flipped up. Hell yeah, that was the idea. He was gonna have the bill flipped up. Big boy is from the Philippines. So from my time, it's 2:19 in the morning. It's 2:19 in the afternoon over there for him. My fatty go. Where's my fatty at? Ooh. Looks cool. He seems like a nice hillbilly. He is. Well, he's the hero. He'd be the hero of the story. That's what people want to like. Unfortunately, it's like, you know, in the northern state, they want to paint like hillbillies and people in the south as like dumb, uneducated, and bigots, but the majority of them are not. They're like, well, it's racist. I'm like, dude, like that's my parents are from Illinois, you know, that's where I grew up, and they're like, you know, you're moving down there. Are you sure? I'm like, dude, half my neighborhood's like black, bro. Like, there we go. Doot doot doot. Ugh. This is weird though. Honestly, I see more black-owned businesses down here than I did up there. I've never seen so many black landscaping companies in my life. Good enough. There we go. There's Rubber Billy. Let's post it on Facebook or Facebook. Deep. I'm comfortable. My kind has been discriminated against, but the dragon will rise from the south. It depends where you're at, too, you know. Let's get that pen in there, because that's what the cool kids do. Haha. So can I edit that? Let's see. Oh. So I hate it when it does that. Show the whole thing, Twitter. Good job. You can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Yeah, his bill will be flipped up. That was what I forgot. Gotta go. Need to catch her on seat. Sounds good. Dragon, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate your support. I'll catch you later, bud. All right, back to the task at hand. Steal that lasers, you robots. Put a little light on it. To one of these little things. Wee you, wee you, wee you. I guess some whiteout pens is what I need. Not my hot chocolate, it's cold chocolate. Dang it. Boo. Was it easier just to do a dang oh no! My eraser fell in there. Shit. You just do a damn brick. It's like I have this damn itch in my throat. It's annoying as hell. This one, where's one? That's 17. Let's do a test. Up. I'm not using the circles right now. I'm gonna do some bricks here in the background. Let's see how they turn out. A simple experiment. Let's see. I think this also show that there's holes in the door here. They're not solid. Big bricks, but Works for me. What's on here? I wonder if the cat jumped on my shit or something. I have to beat him up. Was it the ruler? What if I gotta wipe my ruler down maybe? It's like a lot of weird specs on it. I don't know if that's gonna work. Blue does look better. Let's do some smiggity smoke. What happened to my dang comic book paper? That got warped somehow. I'm adding smoke in all the panels now. This one kind of has continuity here. Yeah, it's like stuff was on my ruler. So I gotta fill in some of these white. There you go, it's better. Get rid of some of those lines. There we go. Man, that's good. Gotta get some white out though. Some of those white out pens. I think they'll cover better. And then what I was trying to do here is have this tentacle lead your eye down, so it breaks here, and then this one leads your eye across here. I don't know if that actually worked, but that was the theory. Alright, I think that's good, man. I think I'm gonna call it there. This is what I got. Let's get a picture for get a picture for Twatter. Twata. Now, excuse me, guys. Man, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna edit this. I don't know why it showed up. Whoop. And twat that out. Boom. All right. I think that's time to call it. Let's go ahead and we don't need this anymore. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And as always, take it easy.